Hey guys, Mark McMahon Real Estate here. Wanting to talk about getting past the gatekeeper today and getting to the person that you want to get next to. It's important, but there's a way to do it and there's a way not to do it. So today I want to talk about that. So if that's interesting, hit the like button, subscribe, and sign up for notifications so you hear about it when Allie drops a video. All right, getting past the gatekeeper. What is the gatekeeper? The gatekeeper is the person that's in charge of the social schedule or schedule of anybody that you want to meet. Now, not everybody has one. I don't really have one. If I've got one, it's Allie, and she lets everybody through. But if I really had one, they would stop everybody that wants to meet me. Now, that's not something I want to do. I'm not interested in that. I want to meet people and I want to help people. So this is someone that maybe perhaps if you are an investor and you want to meet a banker that might be able to give you a loan, but they don't want to give you the time of day, how do you get past their secretary? The number one thing you can do is bring value. We're going to go over a few things today, but the number one thing you can do is bring value to that person. Now, I'm not saying you can go to the banker and say, hey, look, I can teach you how to count money better. Nothing like that. I'm talking about bringing them value. What do they need? Always you need to know what that person needs. So I'm going to go back to a year ago when Sauce came to me and said, hey, I've noticed your videos suck badly, and I would like to help you out with that. I would like to help you with your videos. I will come in for free and shoot and edit your videos and shadow you so that I can learn a little bit about real estate and you can get better videos. And you know, I was pretty impressed by that because normally people will ask me, hey, Mark, let's go get a cup of coffee so I can pick your brain. And I must have mentioned a million times that that is not exactly my favorite thing to hear. And he didn't do that. He actually offered his services. He came in, he did a great job. He put out several videos, and then it got to the point where he wanted to learn more about real estate, and at that point I respected him and his intelligence, and he started working into the real estate side. And I've had two more people come to me since then and do the same thing and offer. Allie even came to me and she talked to me about doing my social media. And she certainly wasn't upfront enough to say that she thought what I was doing sucks, but she did say that she could help me, and so far it's been amazing. She's putting out more content than ever. She's editing. She's keeping me on track. And it's awesome. So she brought value to the relationship before I brought value to the relationship. So guys, if you want to get close to that person, you've got to push. You can't push too hard, but you've got to push. And again, you've got to add value. But the other thing you've got to do is show up. The worst thing that's ever happened, and it's happened multiple times, is people have signed up for free phone calls and not shown up, or had to reschedule because their schedule got in the way. That doesn't really make any sense to me. If I'm taking my time to meet with somebody and going out of my way to help them and they have to reschedule because something came up, guarantee they're never going to get another opportunity to talk to me again. If my time is not more valuable than their time, that's just not going to happen. I've had people that want me to mentor them that I thought were actually pretty cool, and they didn't show up. I'm talking about people, real estate agents that have made appointments with me to come in and talk to me. This is early on. I don't really do that too much anymore. But they've made appointments with me to come talk to me and learn what I know, which isn't the most in the world, but it's enough. And they never showed up. Or they thought that maybe the appointment was the next day or some other lame excuse. So, don't ever do that. If you say you're going to do something, do it, because that is your one shot. But do what you say you're going to do and be where you say you're going to be and be there on time. That's really important. You know, another thing people do is they tend to idolize the person that they want to get close to. And that's a big mistake too, because that can be scary for the person. If you're a male and the person you idolize is a female, it can be even more scary for them. It's frightening. As a male, it can be frightening for me sometimes. I've got people that want to get to know what I know, and they try to get close to me, but in such a way that's kind of creepy. And you need to be careful with that. It's a business relationship and you're trying to bring value. Sucking up does not bring value. If you've got something to give, let them know what it is. Let them know what it is before it sounds creepy. I know you know what I'm talking about. Another thing you can do, a lot of times people that have been doing something for a long time might be selling a book. They might be doing a free webinar. They might be selling a course. There's a million different things, and I've done all of them. I've bought courses, I've done webinars, I've gone to seminars, gone to free seminars, I've paid for seminars. I've done all kinds of things to get close to people that I wanted to get close to. That's another way to do it, and you might learn something along the way. I ended up doing business with someone that was teaching me how to raise private money. And actually at that point, I had already raised private money. But I had heard this guy speak at an investment club and I thought, dang, this guy really knows his you-know-what. I'd really like to get to know him, but after the club meeting, there was about 100 people surrounding him. During that meeting, he announced that he was going to be giving a private money seminar in a couple weeks. So I signed up for it. And I raised my hand and asked a question. And I said, I've already got private money lined up. I just want to partner with somebody that knows what they're doing. And I already knew that he was teaching private money so that he could raise private money. And what better way to do it? The guy was brilliant. His name's Dave. He was brilliant. His delivery was brilliant. His materials were brilliant. And I knew exactly what he was doing when he was doing it. And it wasn't that he was obvious about it, but I knew because I thought that that was a good idea, and he had it. So after the seminar, I had the chance to go up and meet him and talk to him. And I said, I'd really like to have a cup of coffee with you and pick your brain. No, I'm just joking. I didn't say that. I wouldn't say that. But I said, I'd like to get together with you sometime and talk about maybe doing something together with my private money. And he said, absolutely. I would love to talk to you. And we ended up doing a couple of projects together. I brought the money and the construction know-how because that's what I do, one of the things I do. And he brought the deal and he brought the know-how. I had never flipped a house before. I'd only flipped mobile homes. And he brought the know-how and the experience. And we ended up doing 2 projects together and it worked out great. I learned a ton and I was able to go out on my own after that. We're still friends to this day. We worked together. I didn't use him. He didn't use me. And it was glorious. A win-win situation is the most important outcome. If everybody wins, then the relationship will keep going. So that's what you want to look for. You have to orchestrate this meeting, you guys. You're adding value to their life. You want them to win. You want you to win. If it's all about you, they're going to smell it. You've heard the term commission breath? That's exactly what that is. They know they're coming after you. You're coming after them for money or to make money or to get close to them for fame or fortune or whatever the hell it is that you're looking for. They'll know it. So be very careful with that. Study the people that you want to get to know. Always find out the things about them that make them tick. What do they like? What do they dislike? Guys, it's never been easier. You've got Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all these places where people give their opinions. You can see where they go. They ski, they fish, they play pinochle, whatever the heck it is they do, you can find out. Do they have kids? I don't know, man. Are they at the baseball game? Who knows? You'll be able to find out if you find them on social media, more than likely. Another trick, find their spouse on social media. You'll find out even more about them. Does it sound creepy? Guys, it's out in the public. If anybody wants to know, they'll find out. But you should know everything you can find out about them. Find out where they went to school. What do you have in common? What can you talk about if you actually get an appointment with them? And you can bring them value. Make it about them, not about you. All right, guys, so how do you bring it all together? How do you make all of this come together and work for you? Number one, it starts off with getting to know the person before you get to know the person. Find out what they are, what they like, what they need. Most important one being what they need. Sauce found me. He knew I needed a videographer. Guys, it can be anything. I don't care what it is. You figure it out. That's your job, not mine. But Sauce found out I needed a videographer, and he approached me as a videographer. He did not approach me as a real estate investor. He never even mentioned it. He said, I can help you. And I said, yeah, I could use some help with that for sure. I mean, you think I'm smooth, suave, and debonair now? I wasn't so much about a year ago. I didn't know what I was doing, and I looked like an idiot on the camera, at least as far as I'm concerned. And I do stumble around a bit today. But he showed me, proved to me that he could bring value to the relationship before he even asked for anything. And he did it for $0. He didn't ask for anything. He said, I just want to be where you're at so I can listen to what you do. So once you find out what a person needs, you got to get to them. You've got to get through to them. Like I said, make sure that the first thing you offer them is value. Don't go to them and say, hey, I want to learn about real estate investing. I'll do your videos. No, don't do that. Don't make that mistake. You want to offer them value, and that's it. Believe me, just being around the person you want to be around, you will learn plenty. And the longer you're around them, the more clout you're going to have. You know, it's funny. Now Sauce talks and everybody listens. You know why? Because he's hung around long enough to learn, and now he's an authority. So you can be too if you do it right. Guys, I hope you go out and practice this tomorrow. Find out who you want to be near. Find out what you can do to offer value and do it. Just get to it. If this was something you enjoyed, please hit the like button. Please subscribe and download the list below on how to get started in real estate investing. If you don't, you might not ever get started. It's the best way to get started in investing. A list telling you step by step what to do every single day until you actually get a house. And guess how much it is? It's free. All right? So make sure and take advantage of that stuff, guys. Every single time you get something for free, take advantage of it. All right. Have a great day. Thank you for showing up, and I'll see you next time. Hey guys, check out these 2 videos. They're really going to help you on your investment journey. I'm also on Instagram. Tons of great video content there. Really good stuff. Please subscribe. I'll see you next time.